Hello everyone, my name is Kurt. In today's video I will be speaking about 3 unsolved murder cases. All sources I used in this video are in the description below, and with that being said, let's begin. Number 3. The Waltham Triple Murders. A triple homicide was committed on the 11th of September 2011, exactly on the 10th anniversary of the September 11 attacks. Brendan Mess, aged 25, Eric Westman, aged 31, and Ralph Ticken, aged 37, knew each other well and were discovered murdered in the early afternoon of the 12th of September 2011. The triple murders were committed at Brendan's apartment, which was located at 12 Harley Avenue in Waltham, Massachusetts. All the men's throats were slit from ear to ear with such great force that it nearly decapitated them. The weapon is believed to be an ice pick or a knife. Thousands of dollars worth of marijuana and money were left covering the apartment and the 3 mutilated bodies. In all, $5,000 was left in the apartment. The local district attorney said it appeared that the killer knew the victims and the victims knew the killer, and that the murders weren't random. Leads went to a dead end, and the only suspect named Ibrahim was shot and killed in Florida by law enforcement officers who had been interviewing him. FBI claimed that Ibrahim was implicating himself in the Waltham murders, saying at first it was a drug and robbery, but then the murders were committed to prevent being identified by the victims. After admitting what happened, Ibrahim was asked to sign a formal document when he picked up a knife and attempted to grab a samurai sword from the wall. He was shot multiple times by police and he died at the scene. To this day, no one has been officially charged with the triple murders. Number 2. The murder of Dana Bradley. Dana Bradley disappeared on the evening of the 14th of December 1981. She had been at a friend's house after school and then started walking to her home for a family birthday party. When Dana didn't arrive, the family reported her missing. An eyewitness reported seeing Dana getting into a car with a male driver. Dana's body was last found in a wooded area 4 days after she had last been spotted. Her skull had been fractured with a blunt object like a rock, and sadly she had been sexually assaulted. Her body was laid out in a burial fashion with her schoolbooks tucked under her arms. In 1986, a man named David Grant Summerton was charged with Dana's murder after confessing to police. However, he recanted his confession, alleging that it had been coerced. Because of this, the murder charges were not brought up, but David was charged with public mischief in relation to a false confession, and he was sentenced to 2 years in prison. In May 2016, police announced they had uncovered new DNA evidence in Dana's case. Retesting a sample in 1981, they were able to extract male DNA. This DNA has been incredibly helpful ruling out suspects, but as of right now, Dana's case still remains open. Number 1. The murder of Michelle Garvey. Aged 14 years old, Michelle Garvey was known as a bit of a troubled child who had a previous history in running away, and on the 1st of June 1982, Michelle ran away from her home. Family, friends, and police believe that Michelle was trying to get back to her birth state in New Jersey. Other reports state she may have been trying to go to North Carolina. Sadly though, she never made it alive. On the 1st of July, a month after running away, Michelle's body was found in a field in Texas. Authorities were unable to identify her body originally. Michelle's body had been disposed not long after she had died, and there was evidence that Michelle was sexually assaulted. No bra or shoes were recovered, and her shirt had been unbuttoned. Her body was buried near 2 other unidentified murder victims. In 2011, her body was exhumed to obtain a DNA profile. Michelle's brother had provided a DNA sample, and in 2014, Michelle's identity was finally restored to her after being unnamed for 31 years. Her case may be connected to the Texas killing field murders, although no official link has been determined. 36 years has passed since Michelle was murdered, and to this day, her case remains unsolved. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Tell me your thoughts about this in the comments below. If you have a moment, please share this video. The more people who watch these videos, the higher chance a case may get solved. Consider subscribing so you don't miss out on new uploads, and with all of that being said, I will see you in the next video. Good night.